Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Denise and today I'm excited to show you pages 12 and 13, or if you want to call it panel 12 and 13, of this coloring book called To the Ends of the Earth and Back Again by Good Wives and Warriors. So I've just put it right to the page right off the bat, and I want to show you what I've done. This is so exciting because there's only like 2 more pages left and I have completed the world's longest coloring book. Sorry for the shadows. I tried to find a good spot to set up my camera and be able to show you this coloring book, because it's always a challenge, because just even showing you one page, I have to move it quite slowly to get into the frame. So here's the end of one panel, and true to form, I always complete really 2 panels at one time. Okay, so there is the end of this panel. So this book is in an accordion style page, like page set up, and so let me just move it back slowly. Try not to move it too quickly so that you don't get dizzy as you look at it. All right, so there is the beginning of page, what I'll call page 12 and 13. If you have this coloring book or you want to get this coloring book, then you'll know what I mean when you go to the, what I call page 12 and 13, as far as, in reference to this book. What I used for these last, actually for a couple of these last panels, I hauled this set of pens by Stettler, and they are their Pigment Arts pen set, and I love this set. It's really lovely working with these pens. There's a lot less streaking than other, felt tip pens or felt tip markers that I've used. The colors are bold and bright, as you can see here. Again, my apologies for the shadows, and I talk with my hands. So that's the best that I could do with the setup. I'm on my kitchen island right now, setting up as I have set up the camera in this way, so that I wanted to try to film it the best that I could, because as you can see, right, like the panels are long. Now the other mediums that I used are stickles. I usually always put stickles into the water so that kind of has that sparkle and shine. And I like that little rabbit right there. Let me just put this down, and I'll sort of lift it up like this. So there's the fold again of that panel, and then as we continue on, lots of forest, lots of nature and animals. We've got the Canada geese at the top of the page, and moose and an owl here at the bottom. For the penguin and the orca, I used a very shiny black acrylic paint because I wanted them to stand out like that, because whenever I think of penguins and orcas, they're wet and shiny, and so that was the way I wanted that to look. There is a little person that looks like they fell in the water, and then there's a seal and some fish down below here. And then we come to, the end of this panel. And what I usually do, because the storyline continues on, right? The images don't just stop at the edge, it continues on. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into the last panel. Let me just fold that out, because then we see here the polar bear. So I like to finish how I've come to the edge. I always extend it into the next page with the color palette that I've been using to keep that continuity. so that at the very end, when I unravel this whole book for you, and that will be in the next video, then my hope is that it will truly look like this, you know, completely colored in imagery of the whole coloring book with, you know, a color palette that really just looks like it just blends in one panel to the next. So as we come to the last two panels, this is the very last. See, I'm excited. There's the end of the book. And it is in the far north, right? As you can see, there's igloos and puffins and more penguins, more polar bears. I see some otters over here. I'm so excited. I can't wait to come to the end. And even here, the little signage at the very end said this adventure belongs to, and then I'll write my name when I've completed this. But you see that there's this house and this dragon, and the reason that is there because at the beginning of the journey, and I'm sorry, I have to fold this up because it's just the easiest way to do this. The very first page, right, we started at the house and the dragon, and then the sign is, you know, let the adventure begin. So the idea is we've come full circle, right, to the ends of the earth and back again. So that's why the very last page has the house and the dragon. So I will try my best to color the house and the dragon as identically as I did, you know, at the beginning. So I'm, as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm just very excited about this. I think I am the first one to complete this coloring book. I shouldn't say I haven't completed it yet, but I mean, chances are good. This is my goal for February 2024 to complete these last two panels. And when I show you that video, I will unravel the whole thing and show you from start to end how it looks. I'm thinking to be able to do that, I'll probably have to unfold, you know, unravel this whole 17-foot long coloring book down my hallway and then figure out how to film it from there. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this and hope to see you soon. All right, bye for now.